Hello there, I'm AnxiousCynic and welcome to Out of Sight. This is an indie game created by a student developer team, and I have the description right here. I'm going to go ahead and read it. A mother suffering of dymnesia, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, which is memory block, tries to remember her lost memories with the help of a psychologist in order to understand the reasons of her son running away. She will have to use her 5 senses to get her memories together and try to uncover the truth despite the lies her subconscious tries to impose. Out of Sight is a narrative video game experience based on a family traumatism. It was created on Unity by a student team. So, I saw this game posted on Reddit and I decided to try it for myself. Before we go into it, I'm going to have a link in the description if you want to try it out for yourself, obviously. But if you go into the options here, one of the issues that I had when I tried to do this is the graphics quality was set to low by default. And if I bumped it up to high, it actually changed the language. But if you go back up to language and it has English or something like that is how it's spelled. If you do that, it'll switch it back to English for you if you are, of course, trying to play in English. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start the game. Sorry about the long intro.
Now take a deep breath. Focus on my voice. Where are you, Mary? Tell me what you see.
I see a black screen with words on it. Alright, explore your memory using the left stick. This is a gamepad, by the way, or played with a gamepad. They recommend it, so that's what I'm trying to do. This is a sensitive object. Analyze it using A. I can smell it, apparently, or look at it. I'll look at it because it is a picture. Keep this fragment in mind using either left trigger or right trigger. Oh, quite worn wedding picture. I'll use right trigger. Use B to step back. What if I want to smell it, though? Now try to find another sensitive object to combine this fragment with. This is a background object. It fleshes out your memory. I can barely hear the streets outside. Alright, so in the top right corner you have picture there now. I guess that's an indication that I have something in mind. This is a background object. It fleshes out your memory. Just as like the other one, the window. We used to have a cat. I can't quite remember his name. This is a background object. It fleshes out your memory. Okay. Keep reading that. I'm sorry. I keep thinking it says something else until I finish it. Someone set the alarm at 8 o'clock. So is it going to prompt me to do the remembering thing? Or do I just do that? Keep a new fragment in mind using the empty sense slot. Touch. Some ashes are scattered on one of the pillows. Let's touch it. The sheets are cold and rough. Let's see. Okay, I see. So now it gives me the prompt again. I will do left on that. So up on the top left screen, you may not be able to see it if the cam's in the way, but it's got like the little touch icon and says bed. Use Y to match the fragments together. These fragments are not bound and they can't be combined. Well, dang it. What if I did this one? Oh wait, no, okay. Oh, I see. So you have like a limited amount. You can keep one as sight and one as smell or whatever. Let's do this one. This is my room, I think. Alright, so let's go ahead and remember this one. What happens if I smell it? It smells of cigarettes and aftershave. Oh, so let's do this one and try to combine those. I lived with my husband, James. I did something.
Mary?
Yes?
What are you doing? We're waiting for you.
What? I was tidying. Where are you?
We're here. Come on. We gotta go.
I'll be there in a second.
Nathaniel is waiting for us in the car.
Okay, I'm coming right away.
Reach the door to get out. Okay, I guess I'll leave the room. I think I checked everything I could, basically. How do you feel? It's been a long time since you mentioned James in one of our meetings. Are you willing to tell me more about what happened 10 years ago? I'm kind of surprised that's not narrated like the beginning thing was. Anyway, I feel like in this particular case she would say, I'll do what I can. James and Nathaniel were waiting for you in the car. Did these family trips happen frequently? Only on special occasions. Quite often we enjoyed being together. James decided when and where we'd spend time together. How would I know that? I'm not... The way he sounded... I'm gonna go with frequently. Alright, Mary, we're making progress. Let's try to go deeper. What is it you want to talk about? Me! Let's go with me.
This room was your secret garden. Who were you back then, Mary?
I don't know. Okay, so this is the next one. The graphical style of this is really interesting. Nobody took care of the cat apart from me. What is this? I spent most of my time in this room. In here, at least, I was able to get some peace. So there's no more, like, control prompts. That was pretty interesting. That makes it a little bit more immersive, I'd say. A creased pastel drawing. It smells of cookies. Let's remember the smell. Alright, I guess. Smell of the drawings. And then we'll come out of here. This seems really tragic so far. There are whiffs of whiskey. Oh no. Cheap, bitter coffee. So this is like a French press or something, and it's got coffee and whiskey together? Let's come out of this one. See what we got up here. Digital cookies! Children's cookies. One is missing. And let's remember this one. And then hit Y. Oh, maybe I should have kept looking around. Maybe I didn't see everything. Nathaniel never respected a single rule we established.
Nathaniel, what is this?
I don't know.
Okay, it froze for a little bit there. Hopefully we won't have any
What's
problems.
wrong with you?
It's just a drawing.
Dad told you not to do stuff like that.
I was just having fun.
You need to learn to listen to us. You're grounded.
I don't care.
You're a shame to this family, young man.
I don't like you anyway.
Good! No more sweets for you till we say so. You proud of yourself?
Ooh. Those are awkward moments. I spent so much time bent over the sink. They did love my cooking. It somehow brought the family together. Ooh, a little bit of a flash there. A bottle is hidden beneath the garbage. It reeks of cat food and cheese. Oh, gross. Alright, so we're going to remember that. Alright, so we had the whiskey scented coffee. Oh wait, no. Wrong direction, my bad. Alright, come on. We'll just go this way, I guess. Oh, I hit the wrong direction, my bad. Oh, it's like little, like, images. Our body's, like, made up of memories or something. That's so cool. So interesting. Like, it's pretty unique. I don't know if I've ever, I don't know if I've seen a game like this. I know I've never played a game like this. Alright, this one. Cheap bitter coffee, whiffs of whiskey. Let's remember that one. And put those together. I used to hide bottles I drank in the trash. Oh, is she the... She's the
doing?
alcoholic.
Nathaniel, I didn't hear you coming in.
What was that?
Did you post that letter I gave you?
Yes, I did. What are you hiding?
It was nothing. Now get back to your homework, okay?
It smells of alcohol.
No, it doesn't. I used vinegar to clean, that's all.
You're acting weird.
That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Not that I really feel like she handled the cookie thing or whatever very well as a parent earlier. There are times... Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to click on it. I wanted to go see if the cat thing had anything. Anyway, there are times like when parents discipline their children. I kind of feel like stories and games and movies try to like paint the parent into this like evil thing just because they've had a bad day and they're handling things wrong. It's like, oh, well, this parent obviously had to be an alcoholic to treat their kid this way. But, you know, sometimes things are a little grayer than that. And like, it's kind of like an easy way to paint somebody as a bad thing in a story and to tell a story that way. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's kind of an easy way to establish the characters being bad by showing something that, in my opinion, is kind of a subjective, like you have to be there to kind of understand whether it's really a bad thing or not. I don't know. I'm just my thought process. You had a drinking problem, didn't you? Was it to avoid personal issues you were dealing with? Yes, this family made me anxious. Drinking helped me a bit. Nathaniel was overreacting. I just drank from time to time, nothing to worry about. So is it like, do I actually have a choice in like how this turns out? Is she a denying alcoholic, or does she accept the fact that she drinks? The way she acts, she tries to hide it, so it would be very denial to say she just drank from time to time. Let's go with A. I don't really know if that's the answer I really want to give, but I feel like it makes the most sense right now. Was your son really so unruly that young? I don't know, maybe not. Of course, he always was. I feel like maybe she doesn't really believe that he was. Okay, now, do you think you can tell me more about when things got bad? Which memory do you want to tell me about? The burglary. I don't know which one to choose. They both sound interesting. Let's go with the fight.
Something bad happened that night. What do you remember?
So one thing is like this, the voice acting seems a little bit inconsistent. Like some things are voice acted, some things aren't. Not a huge problem. This is, like I said, a student project. I wouldn't really hold it to the standards of like a full-blown production, but you know, it seems kind of like touch and go of like what's narrated and what isn't. Anyway, something awful happened here. Well, I've gathered that already. Okay. Oh my god, now we got more options. It was smashed during a fight. I can hear people yelling at each other. There are drops of beer on it. Oh man, there's like so many things that we could... let's remember that one. Broken TV? I thought it was a lamp. What are we looking at here? Oh wait, wrong. Okay. Let's go back this way. This is a really interesting way of telling a story. I'm sure there's probably other games that are somewhat similar to this, but I've never played them. This is cool. A bitter taste, I can't stand it. It smells of whiskey and blood. A smashed bottle of beer. Let's do that. Let's see if those go together. There are two versions of the same event here. Maybe this one? Was this glass broken by James or Nathaniel? Well, I don't know. Was this glass broken by James or Nathaniel? Okay. Let's move on. It's cold and damp. Ooh, is there blood on it? Someone bled on the dial. Let's try that one. The shards of glass have two types of alcohol. They must be connected. Hey, wait. Wait, what'd you say? Connected to two memories. Alright, well. Oh, no. Nope. Nope, go back. Go back. So, let's see if we can do this one then. Let's put you there. Oh wait, we can't do that. Okay. Alright, so we look at the phone, and then we'll come back over here, and maybe do that. Is that... Oh, that's something! Nate tried to call the cops when James or something.
Get off me!
How does it feel? Huh? Do you understand what you put us through now?
I'm fucking bleeding, you psycho! Are you...
Shut your mouth, you little punk. You deserve what's happening.
I'm calling the cops. You're insane!
You don't belong in this family. You hear me? Get the hell out of here and never come back!
So, is that when the son was older and they actually... The father and son got in a fight? Let's remember that. I'm not really sure of it being cold and damp really meaning much, but, we'll try it. Let me see. Let's try this one. No, okay. And this one? No. Drops of beer on it. So maybe... Alright, let's do that one. And we'll come back to this and then maybe, whiskey and blood, a smashed bottle of beer. So it's like a puzzle. It's kind of cool. Nate threw that bottle at us. He was truly out of control. So the first one, I guess, is one that we'll have to read.
Get lost, you fucking morons! I will never, ever be your son! I'd rather die!
Nathan, be quiet. Stop acting like a lunatic right now.
Listen to your father, please. You're not...
Shut the fuck up, okay? Next time, it'll be your faces!
It's okay, Nathan. Take it easy. We'll figure something out.
So the whole family's just bad. Everybody's mean to each other. This is horrible. Alright, so we got the lamp, and we got this bottle here. And we did the phone. Let's see. Good to go through the door now? Nate tried to call for help. I should have let him. You're telling me two different stories, or rather the same story from 2 points of view. What really happened, Mary? I gotta say, like, from that, it sounded like it was Nathaniel. I'm gonna go with that one. Hope that's not wrong. Mary, this is important. Tell me the truth. Why did he act so violently? He found out something about Nate because of me. Nathaniel hated us. His father especially. Oh my god, I feel so bad about, like, every choice that I make. I feel like I'm telling the story for them, and I feel like I'm doing it bad. Like I'm doing a bad job or something. He found out something about Nate because of me. So Nate, is that the husband? I actually lost track of that. I thought it was like short for Nathaniel, but I see it's being specific, so I'm dumb. I'm gonna say maybe he found out something. I don't want to just assume that he hated his parents. This is good, Mary. We're making progress. Now I want you to focus. There's one more room you need to explore. Are you ready? I don't know. I'll just go with it. AI?
Your son left the house. Can you tell me why?
So is it like a branching story? I could have chose like burglary and that would have been different. Like so you can actually play this multiple times. There we go. Let's see here. What are you? There's a torch hidden beneath it. Piles of clean laundry. Let's remember that. I think torch may be like another term for flashlight there in that case. I can't stand the music you listen to. You kept playing it loud, Queen. Let's see. There's a salty smell to it. A picture of Nathaniel with a friend. Let's skip that one for now and let's see if there's any way we can get to the torch. Nathaniel often jumped into the yard at night. I heard him. Made his bed every single day, even after he left. If he left, then would you even need to make it though? I hear a car engine starting late at night. There is sand in it. Let's see if we can put those together. Oh, it worked. I actually didn't expect it to. Nathaniel took our memory and ran away with his filthy friends. Money? Maybe not memory.
In the street near the corner.
My folks will fucking hear it.
Screw them. They don't give a shit about you anyway.
Alright. Someone catch my bag.
Wait, did you get the money?
I did. It's in the pocket.
Shit. That's a frickin' lot. Thanks, Daddy.
This is gonna be such a fucking mess.
Okay, let's go. If we drive fast enough, we can get there before midnight.
He sounds like a very unruly child. That's very unfortunate. Okay, I don't think I saw this one in the beginning. But here we go. Let's see. We had those the thing, there's like two salty things, right? I mean sandy. Why did I say salty? Right? Sandy? Let's see. Oh, salty smell to it. There we go. Let's do that one. And then I think it was down here. This one. Car engine, sand on it. Let's do this one. Nathaniel left the house and went to the coast with his friend.
I can't stand it anymore. I've been trying to get through to you for months, but you just don't listen. I know this isn't what you expected, but we could have talked it through. This is who I am. You can't change me. I've tried to tell you. Dad didn't want to listen. Neither of you ever listen. I'm leaving, Mum, and there's no other choice right now. Maybe one day, when you're ready, we can talk.
Mom. I know it's been a long time.
Oh, he's older now.
I'm sorry I didn't write sooner. I heard things didn't go well with Dad.
Is this supposed to look like this?
No matter what happened in the past, I still feel bad for you, and I'm sorry times are tough. I know it's been hard. But I hope things can still get better. Maybe someday, when you feel ready, you'll come and meet David. He's looking forward to it. So am I. We've adopted a little girl.
Her name is Sarah. She's been asking about her grandmother.
So I guess that was it then. So you would have, like the burglary thing and things like that. Maybe there's some other choices you can make and actually play through different memories of the game. But yeah, that was actually pretty interesting. The only thing is, I guess like what it's supposed to be alluding to there is that he was actually gay, and his parents didn't accept it, and it caused a lot of tension, a lot of problems, things like that. It was interesting the way it was told. I just kind of feel like with like the drinking thing and all that stuff, I know it's basically kind of a maybe in some cases like a realistic scenario, but with some of the elements of the way it began, I was kind of hoping it was more of like a darker story, like maybe just kind of like a more general dysfunction within the family, rather than like, again, it's kind of comes back to what I was saying about like the parent kind of scolding the child and then making them seem kind of evil in a sense without really being like something that a parent would really be evil for, in a way. Like, that's just the impression I get. Maybe it's just me getting that impression, but like having it be of some kind of like, oh, we disagree about this, I don't like your lifestyle, or whatever the case it is, however you want to look at it. I feel like it kind of takes away some of that mystery and the dark depth of the story that this could have had, like with the visual style. Like, maybe it's just me having seen like stuff of the game, like screenshots and things, and sort of thinking it was gonna be something differently. But I just feel like a story like this could really delve into like more of a depth of like dark family secrets and issues that people could have, that's not really just this one kind of pasted issue of like, aha, it was this all along. It would be more of kind of an ambiguous, like a family that's just kind of dysfunctional. Everybody's kind of got their own problems and things like that. That's kind of what I expected, I guess. And I feel like it would have been a little more interesting had it been that way. But again, this was a student project. Wasn't bad for what it was. I really liked the gameplay and like the style that they went with. So if these guys make anything else, then I feel like they've kind of got that more or less nailed down. I'm sure that you could add more depth to it and make it more complex in the way that it's played, maybe add some different elements and depth to the gameplay. But overall, I would say something like this would be really interesting with perhaps a little bit more of a darker and in-depth story, rather than, I don't want to say this as like an insulting way, but like cop-out things of like, oh, he was gay and his parents didn't agree with it, or oh, the parents seem kind of evil when they're just having trouble raising their kid, or whatever. You know what I mean? Something like that. That's just kind of my personal pet peeves about it, like, you know, kind of cliches and stories and things like that. But either way, still an interesting game. Like, the actual concept and the gameplay was pretty cool and interesting. I did enjoy it. The journey was pretty cool. As always, I'll have a link in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. And that's it for me. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed what you saw and what you heard, what I said and what I did. Check out the cards in the video if you want to see other stuff that I've done. And I'll see you